Hello and welcome to my recap of a chat with Severlin. This happened on Twitch on November 18th. And in this video I'm going to go through the most important stuff that we found out in this stream. First up, we got news for their planned release date for Gundabad sometime during the fall of 2021. Originally we were told that this was going to be the spring of 2021, but it's been pushed. They are also planning to bring the new Brawler class with this update, or at least close to this update, which will be interesting. Looking at some race and class news. Like I said before, the new Brawler class is coming with the expansion, and when they talked about the Brawler a bit, there were some hints about it being a DPS class. Severlin mentioned like a brawler wanting to smash someone's face in. Maybe that's a hint towards like more of a DPS tanky class. But they didn't want to go into details yet with the brawler class. But at least they dropped kind of a hint, in my opinion. They also mentioned river hobbits. The river hobbit race is something that they do have planned. They do want to do it, but it's not gonna be before Gundabad. So if this race is happening, if it's being made, that's gonna be something that comes after Gundabad is released. And on a final note, they talked about the race change token is really close to being released. It's been postponed a few times because of some bugs, but hopefully they iron those out and hopefully we can change races pretty soon. Since Gundabad is like almost a year away, they talked about endgame before Gundabad. Severlin did say that there's a landscape zone on the way to Gundabad that's going to be released, and there's going to be missions, probably normal landscape, and other stuff, but I didn't go into much detail. He also mentioned a new kind of content, which lets us experience various storylines in Tales, so I assumed it's going to be like instanced content where we look at like past history storylines, but we'll see. And Severlin also said that they're hoping to deliver another raid / 6-man before Gundabad. So if this was to happen, that would probably be like in the spring. And hopefully we get another raid and 6-man before that, because waiting until fall for the next big update is going to be quite some time without any like other endgame content being released. So he did say that they're hoping to deliver this content, but he didn't make any promises. They talked about legendary items for a bit. In their developer letter, they were promising a LI revamp. So what he told is that they've done one full pass on LIs, looking at all the coding and everything that goes with it. And their first like idea, they didn't like that much. They didn't really see that would be fun for the players. So they're still kind of looking at how they want to do this and what they want to do. But at least there's plans for it. One of the main things they want to improve is the leveling experience. They want to make that better, because right now there's a lot of grind, I would say. Isn't that fun in order to level your LI? And they're hoping to find a system that improves on this. And one final note on the LIs. They said that they wanted people to be able to get cool stuff for their LIs playing endgame. Right now, I would say like the only stuff you can get for your allies are the relics on your allies. Other than that, it's like empowerment scrolls or starlit crystals when they level up, which isn't really that fun. It's just a grind. But it's gonna be interesting to see if they come up with some good ideas for this. Hopefully there's gonna be like stuff you can get, different kind of stuff you can get from running endgame. raids, instances, landscape, like cool little tweaks you can make to your allies. That would be a lot of fun. But we'll see what they come up with. And finally, a few notes. They talked about mounted combat, and there's no plans for mounted combat, which I agree with. It's not really Lotro to me. People mainly use the war steeds for travel speed, just to move quicker over landscape. And I agree with leaving mounted combat behind. It's fine to leave it in the game. People want to run fast on landscape, but there's no need for new content for this system. And they also talked about the Eye of Sauron legendary server, where the Eye of Sauron will appear at some points in an instance or whatever. But they didn't go into much detail, but they do want to make a unique legendary server. That's it for my recap. Enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join my Discord, link is in description, and I will see you in the next one.